Hey, bro, hit my intro.
What's happening, my visionaries? It's your man J Rock. Back in effect, I'm live and direct, and I'm coming at your neck with yet another video, baby. The video, man, as always, just like, subscribe if you want to. If you don't, then just do it if you want to do it, because Jesus said this was the right thing to do. What's happening, my visionaries? It's man J Rock. I'm back up in this thing. We had another video, man. About to check out for the first time Red Hot Chili Peppers' Otherside. Red Hot Chili Peppers, man. Love all their music so far. I've not heard one song yet, and I've done a couple reactions. I've done 2 individual reactions, and I did like maybe 1 on the stream. But every song I heard has been pure spice. You know what I'm saying? It's like great musicianship, great artistry, well crafted, great at their craft, man. It's just, they're a great band. I didn't expect to like them as much. And the bass is Flea. Woo! Man, it's a beast, y'all. Man, it's a straight beast on the strings, I'm telling you. But we finna check out Otherwise, and as always, Otherside. And as always, I'm gonna put on my headphones of truth. Bam, we gonna do what it do. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Otherside. Let's do it. See again, the bass tone.
How long will I slide or separate my side?
Ooh.
I don't.
I like the little sustain a note on that the cadence of the word side. Let's get back into it.
Side, I don't believe it's been slitting my throat. It's all I ever heard your voice through a photograph. I thought that I've been brought up the past. Once you know you can never go back, I gotta take it on the other side.
I like this riff too.
The centuries are what it meant to me. The cemetery where I marry the sea. The stranger things that never change my mind. I gotta take it on the other side. Take it on the other side. Take it
Harmonies.
on. Take it on. How long will I slide? Separate my side. I don't believe it's fair. Slitting my throat is all I ever. Pour my life into a paper cup.
Hold up, man. This is too smooth. I'm talking about smooth, like rubbing on silk sheets, baby. Love the instrumentation on this, man. It just glides. It's just sliding all over the track. It's very atmospheric, man. It just kind of surreptitiously crawls up to you and just kind of like surprises you. And man, the bass on this and the drum. Shout out to the drummer too, man. These kind of jazzy patterns a little bit. I like the swing in the drums, man. It's just, yeah, it's solid. It's definitely solid. Laid back, good vocals, great production quality as well. It's mixed very well. So far so good.
Pour my life into a paper cup. The ashes full and I'm spilling my guts. She wanna know, am I still a slut? I gotta take it on the other side. The sky started and
breakdown. I was waiting for it. Bass, man, I'm telling you. And somebody commented on one of my previous videos and said, after bassist plays one note, J-Rod, that bass. Hey man, it's not my fault that these songs just so happen to always have good bass. And by the way, it's not after every one note, it's after every 3 notes. Like a little bit of tremolo on that guitar. Damn, what a song, man. What a song, what a song, what a song. That's a bop. That is definitely a bop. Has that been, man? Man, RECP is shooting 4 for 4 right now. You know what I'm saying? They shooting. They have not missed. They have yet to miss the mark, man. Like, man, is there a bad? Do they have a bad song? Like, be honest, y'all. Tell me in the comment section if they even have a bad song. Because if they do, I gotta know what it sounds like, because I just don't see this band having a bad song. Now I can see having a song that may not be, you know, that may be relatively lacking in comparison to this other stuff, but a song that's just completely, you listen to it and you hear it's like, man, that shit is ass, man. It's garbage. But I can't fathom that. I can't even fathom it. Love the track, man. Obviously, it's about. Love the Red Hot Chili Peppers. One of those bands as well that draw from a plethora of influences. You know, elements of jazz, elements. Even the bass count sounds a bit post-punky, new wave, a little bit on some parts, especially the doom 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 doom, and then it switches up with the chord progression. But just drawing from a myriad of influences, man. They were the influences when they had, but they make it sound so uniquely theirs. It's like that Bruce Lee quote. I'm gonna paraphrase this. Add what is useful, discard what is not, and make it uniquely your own. That's not the quote, but hold up, what is that? Here we go. Absorb what is useful, discard what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. I say uniquely, but he says specifically. So that's what they do, and a lot of bands do that. I'm not saying that this is the only band that does it. Obviously not, but it's more prevalent in their music. You know what I mean? So shout out to Anthony on the lead vocal. Shout out to Chad on the percussion. Shout out to my man Chad again on the drums as well. Shout out to my man Flea on the bass. Shout out to John on the backup vocals, man. And I'm trying to see what other instruments are in here. Okay, guitar. And some other percussion. Okay. All right. How long will I slide? Well, separate my side. I don't believe it's bad. Slitting my throat. That's all I ever had. So how long will I slide? Could be possibly asking how long will I slide, go down. So how long will he slide into this descent? Descend into what? Well, separate my side. Separate my side. How long will I slide? Well, separate my side. Maybe he's saying side and as it pertains to his point of view. So like separate his point of view. So he's asking how long will he slide? So how long will he kind of further descent into this life that he's living? He's saying separate my side. I'm not sure how to interpret that really, but and he says I don't I don't believe is bad. So perhaps this is an example of delusion. Maybe he's saying that he's trying to kind of reconcile in his mind, rationalize in his mind, how he doesn't believe this descent into possible pessimism is necessarily a negative thing. Then he says, slitting my throat, it's all I ever had. So first he asks, how long will I slide? And I interpret that as him saying how long he slide, meaning descend into this life that he's lived, this life of pessimism. He don't believe it's bad, so it could be a case of delusion. But he says, slitting my throat, it's all I ever had. So now he maybe believes that this only alternative is to, is to off himself, for lack of a better word, to euphemize, to euthanize himself. That's not funny, but I heard your voice through a photograph. I thought it up and brought up the past. Once you know, you can never go back. So he heard your voice through a photograph. To me, that's a metaphor of saying he's reminiscing. And he said thought it up, so he thought it up. He is imagining this individual's voice and brought up the past. So he's, like I said, reminiscing on the past. And he says, once you know, you can never go back. So he could be saying that, this life that he's living, now that he's living it, he understands that he can never go back to his old life. So he's saying, I got to take it on the other side. Not exactly sure what he's referring to by the other side. Got to take it to the other side. Could be other side is like an allusion to, in reference to his mortality, to death. He could be saying I could be taken to the other side of the next life. Could be I gotta take it on the other side of I gotta take it on the other side. I could be complicating this, it could be simple, but that's a pretty ambiguous line. It's pretty broad, which is most likely the point, but I gotta take it on the other side. We'll come back to that. Well, centuries of what it meant to me. A cemetery where I bury the sea, the stranger things that never changed my mind. So to me in this verse, he's kind of talking about the credence that he puts into the memories that he has. Centuries of what it meant to me, so it could be in reference to how he feels that how much time has passed. And he says, a cemetery where I bury the sea, the stranger things that never change my mind. That's crazy imagery right there. A cemetery where I bury the sea, stranger things that never change my mind. Could just be talking about the kind of almost hallucinogenic thoughts that cloud his mind. And it goes back to I gotta take it on the other side, take it on the other side. Okay. And it goes back to how long will I slide, talking about the descent. Verse 3 is pour my life into a paper cup. The ashtray is full. The ashtray is full and I'm spilling my guts. Okay, guts refers to when you take the tobacco out of a cigarette, possibly. He's saying it's the ashtray full and I'm spilling my guts. It could be a double entendre. It could be, saying spilling his guts, referring to, taking the tobacco out of a cigarette, or could be obviously the latter, was spilling his guts, referring to his emotional state of being, is expressing himself, bearing his soul, so to speak. She wants to know, am I still a slut? So could be referring to the person he was reminiscing about in the photograph, memory of someone that he used to be with, and she wants to know, is he still a slut? So is he still whoring around like he did in the past? Possibly, most likely, infidelity was the cause of their split, and something else. And he goes back to I gotta take it on the other side. A scarlet, and she's in my bed. Scarlet is a scarlet starlet. So a red-headed woman. Okay, so scarlet starlet. Love the alliteration on that. Try to say that back to back. A scarlet starlet. So a starlet is a young actress. So a scarlet starlet, and she's in my bed. So he's got a red-headed actress in his bed. A candidate for my soulmate bled. So he perceives this starlet, this scarlet starlet, as being his possible soulmate. He says, push the trigger and I pull the thread. It goes back, I take it on the other side. Okay. It goes back to how long will I slide, separate my side? I don't believe it's bad. Slit my throat, it's all I ever. Turn me on, take me for a hard ride, burn me out, leave me on the other side. I yell and tell it that it's not my friend. I tear it down, then it's born again. I tear it down, and it's born again. So usually when someone refers to tearing something down, it's because they have this they're having a confliction within themselves because they have this habit that they're trying to deviate from, that they want to break away from, to disavow from. Could we be talking about an addiction of some sort, produced by Rick Rubin? That's why it sounds so good. So it could be referring to maybe an addiction. I gotta take it on the other side. Maybe it's referring to the other side of life, not meaning death, but other side of life, meaning the life on the other side of the life that he's living right now. Okay, so that's my long ass interpretation of the lyrics, but let's see what it's talking about. Okay, the other side here is a metaphor for both the struggle to get back to normal life after addiction and also death itself. So I was right. Kinda. Okay. The song is some form of tribute to former guitarist Helio Slovak, who died of a heroin overdose himself. Some believe that it is an attempt to communicate with Slovak, or even written from his perspective. Slovak lead singer Anthony Kiedis and Slovak's replacement John, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, all suffer from heroin addiction, so this song could be the point of view from any of them. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so I wasn't too far fetched for me on some of my interpretations of it. But other than that, man, great song, man. I love this track, man. It's well crafted, well made, and that bass. I gotta get a shirt that say that bass with my face on going. Hey, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you like it, then like it. If you don't, then don't. I ain't gonna force you. You do you. You feel me? You smell me? You hear? As always, man. Visionaries, I salute to you. Remember, stay blessed, never stress. I always do your very best. Live, love life. Because why? Life is beautiful. That's why I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. Deuces.
Living off borrowed time, the clock tick faster. That'll be the hour they knock the slick blaster. Dick Dastardly and Muttley with sick laughter. A gunfight and they come to cut the mix master. ICE Cole, nice to be old. Y2G Steve twice to threefold. He sold scrolls, low and behold. Know who's the illest ever, like the greatest story told. Keep your glory gold and glitter. For half of his niggas to take him out the picture. The other half is rich and it don't mean shit to villain. A mixture between both with a twist of liquor. Chasing with more beer. Tasting like truth for dear. When he at the mic, it's like the place get like, oh yeah. It's like they know what's about to happen. Just keep your eye out like I capping. Is he still a fly guy clapping if nobody ain't hear it? And can they testify from in the spirit? And living the true gods, giving y'all nothing but the lick like two broads. Got more lyrics than the church got ooh lords, and they hold the mic in your attention like two swords. Either that, or either one with two blades on it. Hey you, don't touch the mic like it's AIDS on it. Yeah, it's like the end to the means. Fuck type of message that sends to the fiends. That's why he bring his own needles and get more cheese than Doritos, Cheetos, or Fritos. Slip like Freud.